Wij hadden een beest in een rolstoel gevonden, waar we nu mee gaan praten.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Hij heeft ook een houten
He
been.
presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy.
Wij zijn een one-eyed Ronin.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning.
Muma en Popsy. Mama en papa.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. Ja, dat is prima. Way back in the long ago. Oh, we zijn een kindje. We zijn een kindje. Er staat iemand waar we mee moeten praten. Allemaal leuke gebiedjes. Best before.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
Ja.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here.
Potato
to see
people.
Them, the potato people.
Wat?
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here.
Het is ook een DNA-streng, die boom.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Glitter grass. Oké. Oh ja.
Found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come.
Dus wij moeten voor de Tree of Life zorgen, is wat hij mij hier vertelt.
Burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Je krijgt zijn netje. Interact. Oh, dat doet hij automatisch. Dan heb ik hem gevangen.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Oké, merge the no-no with the tree. Hier is de DNA-boom. Interact. Oh, ja, dan wordt die boom wat sterker. Groter.
Now that you've seen the nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Ja, we moeten haar niet zorgen laten maken, moeder.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that the World Eaters arrived.
World Eaters?
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive.
Dit is de map, denk
His
ik.
friend Gizmo is working on a Mecton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
Ja, daar moet ik dus naartoe, naar al die plaatsen.
Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Hij geeft ons een vangnet. Het oude vangnet van vroeger. Rarity abnormal. Another World was hier een verhaaltje wat wij gehoord hebben over de wereld van vroeger. Another World. Daar maken we even een korte checkpoint van voordat we verder gaan. Dat vind ik wel een goed idee. Ja, dan zien we jullie in het volgende deel waar we weer naar buiten gaan. Graag tot dan!